Greetings everyone, and Great here for another H-Pirates 4 replay. Spawn on the left side is the red Ottomans with liquid DeMu. Spawn on the right side is the blue English. We have RecoN. And so this is Empire War. I was a bit curious about the big variations. Of course, both sides start with 2 scouts. The Ottomans do start out with a military school. It looks like the English do start off a full farm, mill and farm. That is a lot of food income there. Additionally, some sheep being bopped there. Council hall going on up. Now the side's eyeing for some fishies. Never mind. The Ottoman player is eyeing for some fishies. The English, they do have better farms, so we get to see the relatively more rare full Dark Age plus 50% farms. When he gets next age, he'll get even more food at the moment. And we've got the council hall going on up. We have a bit of gold investment there for the Ottomans. He went for immediate wheelbarrow, so the English are going to have a massive timing attack. We got the Sultanate trade network going on up, which does provide some gold generation. This map, your base gold supply is decent, 8,000 coin or gold. And we've got a decent amount of gold right here for the Ottoman player to secure up. The English has 3 small deposits over here, while the last small deposit for the Ottomans over here. Wait, 1, 2, 4. Looks like the coin actually and the gold. The Ottoman got lucky with 2 gold deposits in his own borders, while the English player has them all on the same side, but in the center. And you can see here the canal, or creek, whatever this you want to call it, is like diagonal there. We do, of course, have the council hall in the field. He's going to go out for some immediate longbows. Unique units on this, for the English are quite good at this age. Feudal Age Bandits arm some of the best units in the game, and also as the longbow is a good general purpose archer, having +2 range, +1 damage. While the Ottomans do have the Swahi, a heavier horseman, and the Meter, a drummer who provides some powerful benefits to all nearby units, regardless if they're infantry or cavalry or artillery. Or siege, I should say, not artillery. He's going to go for a big round of research. Does not have wheelbarrow queued on up. The Ottoman does have only wheelbarrow, in which the English player does only have 5 villagers on gold. Damn it, I'm getting all the games mixed up. But does have a good number of longbows on the field. The Ottoman is eyeing for some fishies. We do have the scout being engaged by a spearman with those initial free spearmen. Good volley there on the scout. Scout will survive, but barely, which will allow him to continue to monitor the situation. An arrow ship right here could be very useful to prevent the harassment of the fishing boats by the longbows. We got an outpost, an outpost going up here, which will find the network of castles in this region. And maybe a good idea to not go any more fishing boats. 5 is a significant amount. He is eyeing for an arrow ship here. He already has one in the field as well somewhere. Villager does go down there. There's the arrow ship. And the English player does find a good volley there. Does only have 1 pierce armor, so the higher pierce damage of the longbows will be very useful against it. And the longbows or archer ships do have a range of 6.5, so longbowmen do technically outrange them. That 0.5 may, they may actually have the same range. If the marker of where the arrows come out comes on the edge, that probably is more than half a tile or so. While the longbowmen who try to generally shoot the center of the ship, the arrows may come out here, and the weapons, at least when it comes to like Couple Heroes 2, use the same engine, is ranged out to where the bullets get fired from. In this case, probably the edge of the ship. Excuse me. Looks like these walls have been canceled. Longbowman trying to run away. Does see some arrows there. More longbows being pulled on out. First of all, he deployed out here. He does have a couple of spear mix on in to protect himself. You got a fast castle for the Ottoman player. Going for some man-at-arms right now will be very effective. Longbowmen do not have a pierce damage increase, so they do have 6 pierce damage. Men-at-arms at this age do have 4 pierce armor. And which if it goes for additional pierce armor here, those longbows will do 1 damage each. We've got 2 villagers here, eyeing for a forward outpost here. The hidden pierce armors right there. Only's gone for the 2 traders inside, but a nice triple 76 gold, 56 gold per minute is quite significant. Eyeing for a battery on the front line, very good, but the man-at-arms not being employed out there. So where are the man-at-arms being employed on now? He has 2 of them on the field, I just don't know where. Those are villagers. That's a archer ship. More man-at-arms being thrown out. Very good. He is running a little bit low on food. Military school can go down. Losing it is a bit of a loss, but it is replaceable. This man-at-arms will looks like to be interrupted. Down to 17 seconds. 4 men-at-arms are on the field. You got pierce damage here, so he'll be and 1 more pierce armor right there. Once this pierce armor gets researched, he will maintain receiving 1 damage per arrow. Spearmen right now do have what, 8 damage? Yep. So they will do 4 damage per hit against man-at-arms. Well, man-at-arms will do 12 in return. And now we've got a grand galley deployed on the field. Of course, they can't traverse the creek here. The Grand Galley is a cannon ship with a burst of 35 damage, so about 105 burst damage with a okay attack speed and good range. And the pierce armor, oh wait, it does siege damage as well, so we'll do full damage to the battery rams as well. He does take out a couple structures there, and we'll be falling back on the lost 1 battery ram. Slightly cost effective, nothing too significant though. You can always upgrade the Grand Galley to be the military school itself. It costs nothing. At this point in time, he doesn't have military schools on the field, so it may be a good idea. I'm curious of what vizier he may have deployed out. So if I pull out the sheeple and the additional military school. A Grand Galley can provide some siege damage over here. Outposts Archer arrow range is only 6 if garrisons, 7 with arrow slits. Spring Guard range is 9, so the Grand Galleys should be able to outrange the outposts even if upgraded with a Spring Guard emplacement. And now the King's Palace is not being employed on the field, which does act as a second town center. The Holland player has a 1 villager advantage, probably thanks to his fishing boats. Local doggo will go down there. And I hear the vizier is probably going. He does go for military school. The thing is, he doesn't have military schools out on the moment. So, Joel went for that, even though he was going to make no use of it. So, I sort of disagree with that at the moment. He does need to start eyeing to get out his military schools out. Longbowmen's receiving some fire from these man-at-arms. Arrow ship providing some shore bombardment as well. He has some great damage there, and now some of the spearmen are going to go down as well. Spearman does go down there. King's Palace could be torched down. Will take a bit of time though. Purchasing out the lumber camp's not that important, honestly. Got another lumber camp going on up over here as well. Man-at-arms could try pushing towards opponent's base. Do you see the longbowman, veteran longbowman research going for the man-at-arms research, and also going for more pierce damage. And looks like the Grand Galley is in range. He needs to move that archer ship out of the way. It's humping it. Okay, that's just a little bit stupid. I see what's over there. Man-at-arms, trying to get some damage on these villagers. Not sure anything gone down. Start English players from pull out some crossbows, which is a good idea against these man-at-arms. Now the Ottoman players are emphasis on Pahi. Man-at-arms do not have armored clad just yet, but they're not any too different to the English man-at-arms or the Ottoman man-at-arms. Longbow gained some great damage there. Now they're up to 10 damage, which they will actually put holes in the man-at-arms. They went up from doing 1 damage per arrow up to 4, a 400% increase. Got some walls up there, more walls over here. Imam picking up some of these relics. Good number of fishing boats here, and since the opponent is not claiming any fish, as much as I'll say, it may sound like I have to remind myself that he can collect up that fish as well, so deploying extra fishing boats will be useful, assuming they stay alive, of course. If not, by the time they go down, they will definitely pay for himself. You're not going to spring wall. Occasionally, the spring wall does outrange all ships, 10 range, and does do bonus damage to ships, doing 100 damage per arrow. Grand Galley is taking severe damage. Oh, the Grand Galley has no inherent pierce armor. So it's very vulnerable to archer ships. And he's not paying attention. The Grand Galley needs to fall back. It doesn't move too quickly. 1 tile per second is not fast. It does take out the Grand Galley. Now the archer ship will go down as well. Here's the military schools going up. He does have all 4 of them out on the field. He is nearby a blacksmith. Oh, there's a blacksmith there. Now we've got multiple battering rams deployed in the field. He's deployed out siege walk shots themselves, going for priest axles, now bringing some spring golds. Scout does go down here. We got a good archer force here, which those mangonels will rip them apart. English player going for man-at-arms, a good item for front line. This also will reveal his mangonels there. He probably could have advanced forward without his mangonels and without his outposts. The Ottoman player is now eyeing to secure up the flank with some stone walls. Very nice. Since he has a Delhi Sultanate trade network, he'll probably go for the trade bags research. Or Vizier. He'll probably also go for advanced academies, I'm guessing. That's what I'm assuming he's probably going to go for. The trade bags is probably very likely to improve those gold from the traders by 40% even inside the Delhi Sultanate trade network. Not Delhi, the Sultani trade network. Getting all the names mixed up as well.
What needeth be undone?
Good swinker, happy mate.
More walls going on up. Over here we do have, not sure what was pinged there. Another Grand Galley being deployed on the field. This is probably going to be very important to help improve Grand Galleys as well as his warships. However, don't really need to make them faster. Build them faster can be nice, but this waterway is not exactly very big. Another Vizier is now available. It actually goes for the Imams. Interesting. I'm sort of surprised he went for that. That seems a little bit not that effective at this moment in time. He already has multiple Imams right in the field for collecting up relics. Unless he wants some good medical base to pull back units. Another round of stone walls going on up. Let's go for a stone wall gate here as well. You will maintain a good collection of gold there. If you go for a trade bag, so increase by 40%, which is approximately additional 50 gold, which 200 gold per minute is not bad. He does get this gold inside his borders here, which is very important. That is 12,000 gold there. So as this gold back here, he can still claim as well. So he has plenty of gold on his borders. Claiming the forward gold is probably a good idea, just in case. Istanbul Observatory is now being put on the field. His Imperial Age will be up shortly, which it's being built right through here, which does increase his military production rates up to 60% rather than 40%. So now his free production is even significantly much more higher, up to 60%. So these military schools will start pumping out units. That meter we saw was like 40 seconds deployment. Let's see, rough estimate cost. So the 180, divide that by 2 for 20, so that'd be 90, times that by 3 equals 270. So each military school is providing 290 resources per minute, which is quite significant. Now he's doing great bombards, which are 2 minutes 40 seconds. Which, let's see, great bombard does cost 1,250. Let's just round it up to 3 minutes and divide that by 3, and it's going to be I'm just going to guess this rough estimate is about 500 resources per minute, which is quite significant. Berkshire Palace now being employed on the field, which is a defensive landmark which has really good range. It's being employed right there. Russian locked down his flank, but not the center. English player with the Grand Galleys now being employed on the field. He does have... Oh, there's also 5 military schools now rather than 4. So that's a large amount of resources being claimed. Because every military school is roughly providing 270 each. Times that by 5. He's talking about like 1,600 free resources across all of his buildings per minute, which is very, very significant. Multiple fishing boats going down to the spring golds. All the fish has been claimed here, barring this little deposit here. Ottoman players now eyeing for biology, as well as the elite Sipahi and increased melee damage. Villagers push way forward, eyeing to claim this gold deposit, since his other gold deposits are within his borders. He's going to claim the exterior ones. Very good. Both players at 99 civilian population, which the English player does have 2 town centers. The Ottoman, of course, had boats. Now he's going for enclosures himself, and now going network of citadels. Fishing boats still being sunk. Losing those fishing boats is a bit of an issue. All those ships have gone down. I saw some unique research that was cancelled. I saw an icon upgrade up here and I didn't see what it was. Either way, we do have some handful of Janissaries now being pulled on the field. Versus Englishman arms, they'll do okay, nothing too significant. Does have access to nearby meta for a decreased attack speed bonus, so these Magnos will have pretty good rate of fire. There's 5 of them there, which can pose a threat to these spring golds. If they able to rush for those Sipahi onto the spring golds, ooh, there's a bit. That's a massive loss for the English player. It does cancel a keep as well. These Magnos do pose a threat to structures. They're more of a soft counter, which is more than torches. And now there's a great bombard here as well. English player, both sides have similar villagers. Each player is not a population cap, just going for some hand cannoneers now. Hand cannoneers are a good general purpose unit. They love to shoot everything. Elite man-arms make their way forward. Assuming this is one round of upgrades. Now got trench guns, but not more janissary guns being researched. A couple of these man-arms are going down. Spy making their way forward, away from the mangonels. Spy taking a bit of damage there from the longbowmen. If Ericos go down, mangonels do hit some of these outlying lumber camps. University here, I deploy out some elite army tactics. He's trying to stall out that, giving his man-at-arms plus 20% health and damage. But the university goes down. The upgrade gets denied. The Ottoman player has no way of knowing that, but killing off that university is very important. A couple crossbows going down here, a couple longbows firing away in the background. Only veteran longbowmen. At this point in time, elite longbowmen probably not be that significant. Regular spearmen in the mix of the Ottoman army as well. Those veteran longbowmen can rip them apart, of course. A couple hand cannoneers there. The keep is being repaired. Trying to cause spring gold, but shouldn't go down soonly. A couple of those man-at-arms do go down. Man-at-arms make their way up here. Man-at-arms versus man-at-arms. Some of these man-at-arms trying to move around to hit some of these spring golds. Got the two metros here, so they're getting hit as well. The Ottoman's front line is starting to disintegrate due to the heavy armor of the man-at-arms. Magnos still the back line gains great damage here. Imams gains health regen in the front line. Man-at-arms trying to break up through. Some of these metros are going down. At least we only need one alive, and there's like 5 of them there. These players trying to break through. Longbowmen have a great concave, so those Magnos are getting juicy shots. They spend their time engaging the man-at-arms. Got more reinforcing janissaries and man-at-arms here. A lot of players eyeing for his own forward to keep. Great bombard received massive amounts of fire. All the great bombards have gone down. One Maganel remains. Villagers pushing their way forward. Hand cannoneers, longbowmen are getting big damage here. Rangers player only has gold come from his farm at the moment, looks like. Supply is starting going down, just trying to overrun some of these other units. Red's trying to pull out forward to keep another wave of janissaries being pushed on forward, more supply as well. Right now, the English economy has a lot of gold reserve, but not a lot of other resources. He was relying on those keep to pull out those siege units of his own. And without them, he will have a bit of trouble. There's a keep over here trying to pull out some battering rams. Maybe a good idea to go for trebuchets. There's plenty of wood and gold. Spring golds are another important item at this point in time to hit these great bombards. You have 11 tower range. You need the increased range of spring gold, which he does have. He does have 2 spring golds here. Both sides lost quite a bit of loyalty force. The advantage went down to the English player, but nothing too significant. He can recover. Trying to go for more man-at-arms. Ottoman player and the English player having trouble maxing out, but the Ottoman player is almost maxed out once again and has a second great bombard on the field. Rams easily go down there. These villagers will be going down shortly. Does a network of citadels. Supply now trying to push the way forward, trying to hit not a lot of farms back here. Looks like there's quite a bit of English villagers way down here. Building up more farms there. Some of these villages are exposed, and you get town center. But none of these villagers will be going down. Man-at-arms not the most agile of units. Villagers getting hit by the 600-pounder. And now, Fortune Town's around himself. Blue's eyeing for some trade as well. He realizes he doesn't have a whole lot of gold deposit or any of them left, so he's going for a handful of traders, which is probably a good idea. Closest will supplement his gold income, that's for sure. But it's not an entire replacement. Blue has a significant number of spring goals. It also may be a good idea just start firing away against the infantry if you can't hit any of these units. It's mass spring goals, mass spring goals. Blue spring goals are being hit by the ground forces and being gunned down by Janissaries. And red does have a couple of spring goals remaining. Man, over on these Janissaries, but in a good position there. They're doing 28 damage per shot. And also all the force there trying to take all the spring goals do go down, and that is the end of the replay. This is Anna Grade saying, thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.